Maintenance: replace paper, clean heating element, and remove debris. Maintaining a thermal printer is generally simpler than working on a laser or inkjet because there are no messy toners or liquid inks to manage. However, because these machines are often located in high-traffic environments, like a busy kitchen or a shipping warehouse, they are magnets for dust, grease, and adhesive residue. A proactive maintenance routine ensures that receipts remain legible and that the printer doesn't fail in the middle of a rush. 1. Replacing the thermal paper. While replacing a roll seems straightforward, doing it incorrectly is the #1 cause of ghost calls, where a technician is called for a broken printer that actually has no hardware issues. Loading orientation. Thermal paper is only sensitive on one side. If the roll is placed in the cradle upside down, the heat from the printhead hits the dead side, resulting in a perfectly blank receipt. The scratch test. If you aren't sure which way is up, quickly scratch the paper with your fingernail. The friction creates a black mark on the sensitive side. That side must face the printhead. Seating the roll. Ensure the roll is sitting level in the cradle. If it's tilted, it will create friction drag, causing the text to look compressed or squished because the motor is struggling to pull the paper. 2. Cleaning the heating element printhead. The thermal printhead consists of a row of tiny resistors that heat up to burn the image onto the paper. Over time, a carbonized layer of waxy residue from the paper builds up on these elements. When to clean? You should clean the head every time you replace the paper roll, or if you notice faint printing or white streaks. The procedure: use a thermal cleaning pen or a lint-free swab dipped in 90% or higher isopropyl alcohol. Gently wipe the thin black strip on the underside of the printhead assembly. Technician's warning: never touch the printhead with your bare fingers. The oils from your skin can cause the heating elements to fail prematurely. Also, never use anything metal, like a screwdriver, to scrape off a stuck label. If you scratch the protective coating on the head, you will create a permanent white line on every print. 3. Removing debris and cleaning the platen roller. The platen roller is the rubber cylinder that pulls the paper through. If it gets dirty, it loses its grip, leading to paper jams or uneven printing. Removing paper dust. As the paper is cut by the internal blade, it creates paper flour or dust. Use a can of compressed air to blow this dust out of the gears and sensors. Adhesive residue. In label printers, the glue from the labels can bleed off the edges and wrap around the platen roller. This creates a sticky mess that causes labels to wrap around the roller instead of exiting the printer. Cleaning the roller. Wipe the rubber with alcohol until it looks dull again. If it looks shiny and smooth, glazing, the rubber has dried out and the roller should be replaced. 4. Running a self-test. Once you have cleaned and reloaded the printer, you should verify your work without needing a computer. The hardware test. On most thermal printers, you can perform a self-test by holding down the feed button while turning the power switch on. What to look for? The printer will output a status page showing the current settings and a series of black bars. If the black bars have a thin, perfectly straight white line running through them, you have a dead pixel, a broken heating element, and the printhead must be replaced. If the bars are just fuzzy or faded, the head likely just needs more cleaning.